What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video, and I don't even know how to phrase this, man. Freaking Tim Pool and Laura Loomer, who have done I think several episodes of Simcast together. Um, she's been a guest, I think, many times. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on that one. She's caught beef with Tim Pool, man. Yeah, Laura Loomer. I like Laura Loomer. She's a little extreme, maybe even for my taste, but I like her. I think she's an honest journalist, which we have very few, if any, of left. Brett Baer comes to mind. But anyways, before we check this out, and there is going to be like a audio component to it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel. We'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. So come join us, guys. The air is for everyone. Now, a lot of talk has been said about Kash Patel being FBI director. And at this point, I hope that that's what happens. I don't see how it could go any other way. And how can I explain this without sounding crazy? I don't see how it could go any other way and please the public at this point. Anyway, so check this out here.
It ties into the earlier conversation. I didn't comment on it. The biggest problem I have right now is a two-tier system of justice. And that's the biggest argument we need to advance. Not the QAnon, Shannon, whatever that guy's name is, or certain videos depicting X, Y, and Z, but use it as a vehicle to...
He's right. And you know what? The two-tiered system of justice, sometimes it's class, money against poverty. But a lot of the times, lately anyways, it's been about political ideology, which is insane.
Say, look at how differently you can be treated by the justice system in the United States of America, depending on your political orientation. Go back to the Antifa riots of, not last summer, but the summer before that. Two liberal attorneys, white shoe lawyers, firebombed a New York City police car and burned it to the ground with Molotov cocktails.
And the judge called him a good guy.
Good guy. So they were charged, obviously, rightfully so. As a federal prosecutor, a federal public defender who defended people who did that stuff, that's a 10-year minimum mandatory federal prison sentence. You know what this DOJ did? Waived the charges, allowed the judge to go under the midman, and gave him basically probation. That's a two-tier system of justice. Mark my word, it's going to happen with this.
So, Ian, just a moment ago...
Yo. I haven't seen much about Kash Patel, but everything that I've seen, I've liked. I've grown to kind of like the guy. I haven't really agreed. I haven't found myself disagreeing with anything, at least nothing that comes to mind. So I do hope he gets a cabinet position. From what the little information that I have left, I do hope he gets a cabinet position. But yeah, the situation in New York can't continue anymore, man. People are not. They're not living it anymore. They're not dealing with this anymore. And then as far as the Laura Loomer controversy, guys, this is absolutely insane. I'll try to read all of this, but this is just crazy because, I mean, look at this. Okay. It says, I have completely lost all respect. This is Laura Loomer again. I have completely lost all respect for Tim Pool after he allowed for the most defamatory and fake things to be spewed about me on his show last night. Zero pushback at all from Tim and zero requests to see evidence of any of the disgusting and false claims made on his show last night. You cannot simply make up allegations like those that were spewed on the show and pass them off as real news. The allegations made about the Trump family and President Trump's staff are also completely fake, and I can prove it. It's funny how Tim cried when Kamala Harris defamed him and said how horrible it was that he was defamed, but then he allowed for a known pathological liar who has been accused of being pro-pedophilia and has been accused of having a major drug problem to come on his show and smear me with lies that are easily proven to be lies. It's outrageous. Tim should be ashamed of himself. All of my supporters should unfollow Tim Pool because apparently he has no standards or principles and he has zero regard for the truth. I have no idea who she's talking about. I wish I could find the video, but I suppose he thinks it's funny to broadcast these lies in an effort to try to destroy my, I guess she means livelihood, and my reputation, and entertain these things as if they are true. It is well known, that the person he had his show works for Marjorie Taylor Greene, who paid to set President Trump up at Mar-a-Lago. That has also been documented, and there are people who work for President Trump who are aware of the fact that the lies spewed about me last night all originated from MTG. Really? So drama within the party? This is why we can't have nice things. This is why. Because we finally get a supermajority and we're already catfighting and doing all sorts of stupid shit between conservatives. Conservative against conservative. Whereas the left is the left and they want to destroy our entire way of life. And we're here bickering back and forth over Lord knows what. Anyways, these are the same things she said about me when she tried to torpedo my job with President Trump when he hired me in March of 2023, and she has continued to use one of her own staffers to spread lies about me and President Trump. The same staffer who worked for and lived with MTG hates me and President Trump and has a history of making claims about their desire to want to destroy and embarrass President Trump. So why would Tim take their word when it's very clear they have a vendetta against both myself and President Trump? I have documentation, text messages, and emails to prove that everything that was said about me on the show last night is not true. And Tim Pool should correct the record instead of allowing for absurd lies of the highest order to be spewed on his show. I am unfollowing Tim Pool as well since I have lost all respect for him. He showed me last night that he has no standards for the truth and he's not a good person at all. Tim Pool cares about his money and himself. He made that clear last night. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I respect Laura Loomer. I do. So, but I also respect Tim Pool, and I have known Tim Pool's work longer. So I guess it would be more of a letdown if Tim Pool ends up being the jerk in this situation. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows what the real truth is, right? So we're gonna have to check this out because let me tell you, on Tim's timeline, on Tim Pool's timeline, nothing about this. Nothing. Although this is amazing too. I should have made a video on this right here. Bam. Lauren Southern dismantles federal government's cooked up Russian agent conspiracy theories and destroys their Russian disinformation narrative in her opening statement. Bro, she is so based. Oof. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I might make a video on that, but we'll see. Anyways, you guys, that's this video. And as always, you know that I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Stay safe and stay based.